Hello friends, and happy Businesses and Hobbies Expansion Pack release day. This has been one of my most anticipated pack releases in a little while, so I'm really excited for this one and very hopeful that it's going to live up to expectations. Since this is going to be my first look at it today, what we're going to do is go through everything in the build and buy panel so we know what we're working with, so we're seeing everything that is coming with the pack. But we're going to be going through all the items and all the swatches, so let's hop into it. Let's start with the things in build mode. Maybe a wallpaper is a good place. There's a ton of wallpapers. Wait. Look at the pattern on that. That's so beautiful with the florals. So under that same wallpaper, we got all of these swatches. So we got the light floral, a dark floral, and then these diamond prints and all these really pretty colors. I actually really am obsessed with that, especially these diamond ones. I think the floral's nice, but it's kind of a lot on the eyes if it's like all the wall. But these diamond ones, like that is stunning. Oh, I'm such a big fan of that. Next up is this beautiful set right here. It almost has like a stucco. Oh, it is a stucco. I was about to say it has a stucco texture to it, but it literally does. But we got it in so many color variations. They're all very like warm, earthy tone colors, which I'm personally not that mad about. And I think that they're gonna match the new roof pieces that we got in this pack as well. But those are really nice for exteriors. And honestly, even for interiors, I could see them being really, really useful. In every single color, they also got a variation that has the navy panel at the bottom. So you have a little bit of area for variation. That'll just kind of give you the ability to change up your houses a little bit different. Maybe have like this on the bottom floor and the plain one on the top floor. You know, you can kind of swap it up. I don't know exactly how I feel about this. I wish it went all the way to the floor because you can see right here, you can actually see just like the ever so slight bit of color on the very bottom. I don't think that's a bad thing per se, but I kind of wish you couldn't see that. Next up, we've got the scenic shop front finish, and it has a lot of colors as well. This also has a bit of a stucco texture to it. Look at all those colors though. Where this one had more of an earthy tone, this one almost has like a cooler tone. Also really great for storefronts. I think this is so pretty. That's like a ton of colors to paint your exterior walls. Next, we've got this really pretty wood panel. Oh, I'm in love with that. They have it in just about every wood tone you can imagine, as well as a nice green swatch mixed in here. The texture on that is really, really pretty. Next up, we've got this really nice brick texture right here. I love like a thicker stone. They're calling this the brickety stone wall. Brickety is funny, but I think that looks so nice. I can see myself using that, especially like on the bottom floor of builds, maybe like this on the bottom and then one of the fun colors on the top. I don't know why my walls keep glitching out like that. Oh my gosh. And then matching that, they have a variation that has a little bit of a different brick texture on the bottom. It's like got a thicker brick on the very bottom. I don't know if I think that's enough variation for another swatch, but I do like the way that the thicker brick looks on the bottom. Then we've got a very classic brick. That's a beautiful classic brick. I like how it's big ones and little ones mixed in. Oh, look at all the brick colors. That is a lot of brick swatches. I actually really like this one that has the two different tones of brick right here. But look at that. That's so many. Is this a different wood? Oh yeah, it is. This one doesn't have like the big divot. I really like this style of a wood panel wall, so I'm certainly not mad to have this. It looks like it's gonna have all the same colors as the first one. Yes, it has all the same swatches as the first one, including the green swatch. And I think maybe this is more of an outdoor wood texture and the other one is maybe better for indoors, or maybe just like depending on how big of a divot you want or don't want in the wood pieces. So I like that they gave us the option of both. They're not exactly crazy different. They're right next to each other. The one with the bigger divots is on the left and the other one's on the right. But I do think that you can tell that they're meant to be different swatches. And I'm really never going to complain too much about more swatch options. But that was all of the wallpapers that we got. So let's look at some flooring now. Is that a tile? Oh my God, I love that. The texture on that is beautiful. And look at all those colors that we got. Oh, I really like that. That is so nice. You can see all the colors going down here and then these two right here. I think I can see myself using that often. We also got a Potter Stone concrete. That's a nice concrete texture. Concrete texture isn't exactly what I'd call exciting, but I do think it fits the style of the pack really well, especially in that more industrial area of the world. That is a lot of different concrete colors. You can kind of see them a little bit better on the big swatch here. I think the texture on that's really nice. I could see myself using that for like a more industrial style build for sure. And then we've got this, which is a stenciled grizzle. Oh, and it kind of matches. So it's like a concrete, but with a little stencil on top, and it's gonna look like it comes in all the same colors. So there's a look at all of the stencil options with their solid concrete counterparts in the same spot on the other side. You could make a fun floor pattern with that, I think. Like if you take this stencil, you could almost make like a little stencil checker pattern into the concrete. We also got this comfy clay brick, which is kind of one of my favorite floors that I think I've ever seen, especially in this first swatch. I really like that. We got so many colors, but they're all in like the orange and yellow family. I almost wish maybe they would have given us a little bit more color variation. Wait, what's the difference between these two colors? These are two different swatches. Oh, this one's like a little grainier and this one's a little bit smoother. So you see this one has a grainy texture and this one's smooth, but they're actually like the same color wave, which makes sense as to why I think that they look like they're all the same color, because they kind of are. So I know it's kind of hard to see, but it looks like we got 6 different colors and then each of them have a grainy texture and a smooth texture. And then my favorite floor that I think we got is this new wood floor. It's so perfect. I love like how thick the wood panels are. And we got so many colors in this one as well. I actually think this one right here is my favorite, that really pretty dark wood texture. That's so nice. I am actually a really big fan of these floors. I could take or leave the concrete. I think it's nice. I think it has its place in the pack. But I love, love, love the tile, love the new wood floor, and I'm a pretty big fan of this brick, although I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna use it yet, but I do like it. In the roof sculpture section, we actually got a few new things. We got these new window boxes, so you just kind of stick them on a roof like this. Obviously not like this, but you get the point. And this comes in a lot of different colors. It's gonna match the new roof texture we got, which we'll look at in just a second, but also the window colors change colors with each swatch. Most of them are black or white, but we do have a few red variants in there. We got a new chimney, which is gonna come in a lot of the exact same colors, and that's all gonna match the new roof texture. And then we got these new roof pieces, which are gonna match the stucco that we got, and there are a lot of color options. I think this is such a cool piece. Going along with that, we've got this other one that's it's the same size tile wise, but it's a little bit taller, and it just feels a little bit more substantial, but it's nice to have the 2 different variations. But this one's gonna come in all of the exact same colors, so you'll be able to add those on top of any of the buildings that you want to. I love it. I think it's so cute. We'll leave it on maybe this fun green swatch. And then while we're in this area, and I've got myself a little roof piece right here, we also got a new roof texture. It's kind of a nice metal texture. I really like the way that that looks. It almost has like a bit of a CC feel to it. We got that in 3 colors. This black, the gray color that was on first, and a dark green. And then you'd be able to add in your little dormer and change that to whatever color you want, and it'll match the roof. I think that's quite nice. Did we get any roof trims? Oh, we did. Oh, wait, that looks good. Kind of gives it like a little extra detail on there. It bumps up a little bit, and we actually got that in a bunch of colors. It's looking like we got a lot of doors and windows as well. Let's start with short wall height. So in short wall height, we got this new glass door. I actually love that it reaches all the way to the very top of the short wall height. Oh, and look, they even clip together really good, because then you could turn one the opposite way and make it look like a double door moment. We got that in a ton of colors, mostly metal colors, whites, greens, even some blues. There's some that look like they have more of a wood texture. Oh, and there's some with like frosted glass. So if you don't want your Sims to be able to see through all the way, there's like a privacy option. And it looks like all the swatches also have a frosted. We got the transcendent door, which is kind of short comparative to the other door. And now you can see what I mean by liking that it reaches the top of short wall height, because this one just kind of feels stubby, especially side by side. I do like this door. I like the big long handle. I don't personally see myself using this a ton. That swatch is pretty nice. It's a very specific style though, so I don't really know if I think it's my style, but I don't dislike the door. And then we've got this one, which is also, maybe I shouldn't have started with such tall doors, because now all of these other ones feel so short. I like the asymmetry of this door. I like that it's like a smaller glass panel with the full big door. I like that it has a lock on the bottom. This is a really good business front door. A lot of pretty swatches. The handle changes metal color, so some are silver and some are gold. And then we've got this one, which is the more classic looking door. I think this one might be my favorite door. I like the mailbox insert. I like that this one has a lot of like fun and bright colors, but also some neutrals. This one with the gold details is so nice to me. We've got a cute green one, blue, dark green. There's so many swatches on that one. And then we've got this one, which is a little bit more industrial looking, but it looks so good. All the swatches look pretty metal, but I do like the texture on it. And in the more modern area of this world, this door is gonna fit in so well. We did get several medium wall height doors. So we got the tall skinny one and medium wall height also in all of the same colors. We got this one, which is under medium wall height, but just barely reaches small wall height. So I bet you could use it on a small wall without too much clipping issues, but it looks like it's gonna come in a lot of the same swatches as the small wall height door that's like kind of the more classic style. I do quite like this one. I like how skinny it is. And then if you're looking for a thicker, taller door, this one looks like it matches this little door right here. They're kind of the same exact vibe, just different wall height, and it comes in all the same colors. I don't think we saw that purple swatch. I feel like I would have remembered that because I really like that. But this is such a pretty door. I quite like that. In the same style vein, we also have this one, all the same colors once again. This one doesn't have the purple though. So is this one the only one with the purple swatch? That's criminal because that's a good swatch. Yeah, that's the only one of the ones, I think. And then we've got this medium wall height industrial door. It looks so good though. I love like all the little paneling. I think that's cute. And we did not get any tall wall height doors, so only small and medium, which I never build in tall wall height, so I'm not personally mad about that. That is fine by me. We got lots of new windows. This is one of those packs where they gave us 2 different styles, which is not my favorite when they do that because it almost makes it feel like we didn't get enough in either. However, I'm not feeling so much that way on this pack so far. I'll let you know if that holds true. This is more first impression and first look than it is final thoughts. So we got 2 main sets of windows, these that fit the more traditional style, and then these over here that fit the more modern industrial style. We also got this one that feels like maybe it could flip-flop in between, but kind of leans a little bit more traditional. If you ask me, it's like traditional modern, but it fits with these to me better than it fits with these. This one only comes in 3 swatches and it always has a gold outline. So that's going to be a little bit more limiting as far as use goes. And then you can see all of these are going to come in the same 10 swatches, at least for the most part. It looks like this one has a little bit of different variation, but these ones all are going to be coming in the exact same color wave, which I like because that allows you to mix and match windows and not have to worry too much about the colors being similar. I will say some of the swatches that seem like they're meant to match don't really match. So there's this like royal blue one and there's this royal blue one, and that's not the same blue, whereas the green is pretty solid. That looks like the same green to me. The red is good. The cream is nice. So most of them look like they're gonna go with their matching color, but there are some. Also, Apollo has just entered the room, so you may hear or see him, but this one also comes in all the same colors. I love this metal bar that it has across the center. I think that's quite nice. And some of the variations do have a gold swatch, which I think looks good. And then this one is more stone texture almost, so it doesn't really come in the exact same swatches, but I do think it's a nice window. Now this modern set has 8 different swatches. Most of them are very neutral aside from a blue and a green variant, which has been coming in most of the things in the game, and every single one of them have the exact same color wave. I will say as a window set, I prefer this one because there's so many options and in all the exact same color. This little circle one actually has a couple extra swatches because they have 2 without the little crisscross. Oh, we did get a few medium wall heights. We got this one, and this one. So this one's gonna come in the same 8 swatches as all the others, and then these are gonna come in the same 10 as the other ones. I actually really like this. This is like the exact same window, except this one has panes and this one doesn't. So that's a pretty nice add-on and a good little mix and match. Oh, and we did get 1 tall wall height window. That feels kind of useless to me, seeing as how it's the only tall wall height window we got, and we didn't get any doors to go on a tall wall height. I'm not mad that they gave it to us, but like who's gonna build in tall wall height just to use this window? I also really really like on these modern windows how slim the frame is. I'm a big fan of that. So I think that's nice. Wall sculpture wise, we got this lovely, lovely little plant. My walls are glitching out again. I think that might be the tall wall height doing that because they weren't doing it when it was medium. So I'm gonna put it back on medium. I think this is so pretty. So it looks like the leaf color is what changes and the pot is always white. I don't think it sizes up that great, but it's not bad. It sizes down pretty nicely though. And then we've got this little awning that has the string lights and versions without the string lights in case you don't want the string lights. So that's nice at least. So many colors. Oh, I love this. It's pretty neutral actually overall. So for the most part, it's blacks, creams, reds, blues, and I think I saw a green. Yeah, and a green. They just gave us green and everything. Although it looks like on the green, you can only have the lights. I feel like that was an oversight, but I'll accept it. Every other one has a no lights version except for the green. I do quite like that dark green color. I do wish we got more swatches in this. I like it. It's not that I don't like it. It's just like, if I want to have a cute candy shop, none of these feel like cute candy shop colors to me. They all feel very meh. I like them. They're good. We have so many like happy colors and so many other things. And then in this, they just kind of give us like bland colors. We did get a new exterior trim. That's pretty fabulous. I love the details on that. We got it in 5 colors. So it looks like we got a white, a cream, a gray, a brown, and a black. I think that's cute. And that's going to actually match the window colors too on this little trim on the outside. That's a freeze. And then there's no exterior trims. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I don't know what any of that stuff is called. We also got 2 new columns. This one coming in a lot of neutral colors with just like a different line at the bottom occasionally. It's a nice circular column. I'm not mad at it, but I'm not like obsessed with it. And then we've got this one that's more of the stone stucco-y texture. And it looks like a lot of these are going to match the new wall colors that we got. So I think that's pretty fun. We also got a new spandrel. My biggest complaint about this spandrel is that it doesn't really go with the columns. It's like metal. I mean, if you put the columns on either side, like all you'll see is the metal bit in between and not the little wood on the edge. But the wood on the edge changes color. So it seems like maybe we were supposed to get a different column that they did not give us. I like the metal texture. I could see myself using this, maybe not with like the columns, but with like walls to create like doorways or something possibly. That feels like a bit of a letdown. And it doesn't look like we got any new foundations or anything with this. Landscaping wise, we got a new tree. Oh, and it has lights. Look at that little tree. He's so cute. It does come in several swatches, a few different leaf colors if you maybe wanted to do a fall build, and then some darker and lighter greens. We didn't get any shrubs. We didn't get any flowers. We didn't get any rocks. So this is the only thing not in debug. So why don't we look at all the furniture now in the build mode portion of the catalog. Let's start with this bed. Ooh, she's pretty. That may just be my favorite bed. I love the texture on the blanket. I like the headboard style. I actually have a bed that has a very similar headboard in real life. I will say I have seen a little bit of the build and buy already. Oh, that's gorgeous. And I do truly think it's very much my personal style. Look at that. I don't know which green is better. That's so cute. I like all these colors. Okay, I'm gonna leave that one. I think this build style also fits really well with packs like a Dream Home Decorator, Tiny Living, even Eco Lifestyle. So I do gravitate heavily towards those kind of packs when I build. Oh, and it has some of the patterns. That is cute. Look, it's got the florals. So it's got both floral colors and then a couple of the diamond colors, but also just some nice neutrals. That's a cute little stool. We've got the Throne of Leisure, which doesn't really fit with the other things that we've looked at so far. I don't dislike it. Why is there a freezer bunny painted on there? I think this has like a nice place, but you can tell the difference in furniture style already. So even though the swatches are similar, like this is not the same vibe as this bed. It's just not. This chair, however, is. And I think this is so pretty. It looks like it's actually gonna have a lot of the same swatches as the other chair, except without the more artsy ones. We also got this dining chair, I think. Maybe not. I'll have to test that. And it also is gonna come in all of the exact same colors. I'm really liking that there's a mix between like these plain kind of cloth ones, this like almost leathery texture that this has, and then also like a couple of bright colors like the yellow and the red, but also patterns. So they all have like a little floral swatch and a couple of the diamond swatches. These are for sure dining chairs. I love these dining chairs. I think they're so cute. All wood swatches on these, it looks like, but I'm not mad about that. I think that's so cute. We've got this little stool, all the same colors. This is gonna be an easy pack to match stuff to. It's gonna be like an easy to decorate with pack, it seems. We also got this stool, which is a little bit more modern and not quite the same style as the ones that we've come across before, but it's still a really nice stool. I don't love the black and red swatch, but I do like the little blue colors, the more plain colors. It's adorable pink color, of course. The yellow is also cute. I'm liking that they're giving us a lot of neutrals and dark neutrals, but also some fun and vibrant colors in all of the swatches. We've got a couple of sofas, which all look like they're gonna come in the exact same color wave. And then we got this little couch, which I think is my personal favorite. And there's this blanket across it, but not all of the swatches have the blanket. I wanna say there's all the swatches with the blanket and all the swatches without the blanket also. This one also has a few more colors. There was a plain pink in there, and then they're gonna have all the same swatches with no blanket, which I really like because you can kind of mix and match a little bit better that way. I like that couch a lot. I love the little blanket detail. I think that's so cute. The texture on that is so great. The furniture almost feels a little CC to me in like a really positive way. I quite like that style. I'm not obsessed with this couch. I think it feels a little clunky. I do like the colors that come out on it. I also have like a weird personal beef with these little button things. Like that's just personal preference though. For whatever reason, I do not like those. It's kind of a sensory nightmare. And like if you've ever actually sat on a couch like this with long hair, like they'll literally snag your hair out of your head. The couch looks nice. It does feel chunky compared to the other furniture in the pack, but maybe these are so small and sleek and it just feels chunky in comparison, and not that it's actually chunky. But like this chair, it doesn't really match the rest of the furniture style that we've got going so far. We got this bench that does match the rest of the furniture style and also comes in all of the same colors. I think this is so nice. We got an ottoman, which is just a bigger bench really in all the same colors as well. But I really like the style of this. I can acknowledge that it's a very simple style and it might not be for everyone, but I personally love the sleek lines, like the comfy textures, the neutral colors with like fun pops here and there. That's very much my preference. We got this cute little round table in all of the wood swatches with a couple of variations that have gold legs or leg. I guess more specifically. I quite like that. And I think these go to this table. So there's kind of how that's meant to look together. I was thinking this was possibly a dining. Oh, it is. Okay, good. I wasn't positive, but it is in fact a dining chair. So there you have two different dining chair options. We also have this table. It comes in a lot of the same wood swatches and bright yellow out of nowhere. That also had a pretty sage green color. If you want an all bright dining set, you can have it. This is the one that's bar height. It comes in all the same wood swatches. Once again, I do like the swatch consistency. Oh, look, that's actually kind of stone textured. That's nice. So this one has a few stone options as well as all the wood swatches. They have a white stone, a gray stone, and a black stone. And that is bar height, so these little bar stools will slot at it, no problem. We also got this table. Is that bar height as well? A circular bar height table in all the same wood swatches, it would seem. No stone texture in this one, but it does have that pretty sage color again. Look at that green, that's so nice. I think that may just be a standing table because these do not slot. What do you use that for? Its description reads, "A house that's messy yearns to be cleaner. This cozy table aims to do its part by standing tall with noble demeanor. Be not alarmed if it should still your heart." Maybe it's just like a little entryway style table? That's what I'm gonna have to go with. I'm not really sure. We got this little storage cabinet that I think is heavily meant to be used with the tattoo items, but I think you could use it for a lot of different stuff. You can see there's like some graffiti options as well as like all these pretty plain ones. We got this cute little coffee table, once again, in all the same swatches. Oh, and a couple of marble variants. We got the Entrepreneur espresso table. This is really pretty. That wood texture is nice. I love like the wood texture with the metal legs. I think that's so cute. Couple of different metal leg colors, all with the green. Some bright fun ones. Oh, and a few messy swatches. Oh, a messy swatch, excuse me, just the one. It's not a table that you can slot chairs to or anything. I wish it was, because I think this would be a beautiful dining room table. It seems like maybe it's meant more as like an entryway or TV table. Ideal for business owners displaying their achievements or simply putting down some coffee. Okay, so it's a coffee table. That's very tall to be a coffee table, because this right here is also a coffee table. I like it. I think it's cute. And then we've got this little one tile desk, which I love. I think this is a perfect little one tile desk. All the same wood swatches, including the bright yellow and the sage green. And it looks like only wood swatches, but it pairs really well with either of the chairs that we have that'll slot. That's so cute. We also have a shoe wall shelf. Oh, okay. Did we get some shoe clutter? I think this is meant to like attach to a wall. So it like wants to snap to a wall, but we'll just kind of put it out in the open for our sake right now. And I'm just sat here looking, but along with that, we also got a shoe wall cupboard. They're not the same size. The shelf is longer than the cupboard, so you can't really stack those. Oh, look at all those fun colors. I'll have to be on the lookout for the shoe clutter that we got that must go in there. Those are so cute. All the same colors on both of them, of course. And then we've got Kara's trolley. Is this like a coffee table? Oh, that's so cute. And look, it's got some fun swatches, some of the pinks, greens. Oh, and a dirty one. I think that comes in the same one that this one did, actually. Oh, a clothing rack. Oh, that's cute. Lots of different wood swatches, same as all the other variants. Okay, I skipped this tidy tattoo trolley though. That's nice. Oh, cute. And it looks like it comes in all the same swatches as that little side cupboard thing that we saw earlier. This little guy right here. It looks like all of their swatches are the same. They even have the swatch with all the little clutter on it that match. So that's a nice little pair. We got a warm juice shelf. Okay. That's meant to go on the wall as a shelf, obviously, but we're going to just place it on the floor for our purposes. It's just a little nectar shelf is what we'll call it. They've got gold, bronze, black, cream, and white. I like it. We got the creators counter. Okay. And a lot of new swatches in that too. I think that's fun. I did notice that the new swatches that they gave us in the base game counters, these blue counters, but look, they're like meant to match, I think. When I put them side by side, they definitely don't. But do you see what I'm saying? Like it looks like they were supposed to. Yeah, I thought that those were gonna match. They're so close and yet so far. I'm gonna set that to the side. Maybe it'll match the coffee bar or something and then I won't be completely wrong. We also got the display case, which matches as well. So I'm assuming maybe you could set up stuff for sale on these. I know you can in the display case, of course, but like, what are all these surfaces supposed to be for? You have a lot of surfaces. Can you sell stuff from those surfaces? Maybe. Love all the colors in this. I think that's quite nice. This one comes in all the same, so they have matching swatches on both. This is one of the early access items. I genuinely and still strongly feel like this was really dirty of The Sims to put behind an early access item. I will review it just because it's a part of the full build buy. But if you don't buy the pack before, I don't remember the exact date now. I'll put it on the screen. But if you don't buy the pack before that date, then you don't get this item, along with a couple other things that I'll point out when we get to them. I think that this was wrong of them to include this item in that. I don't necessarily mind that they do like an early access thing, but like it needs to be items that if you miss out on, it doesn't feel like you're missing a piece of the game. But we didn't get any other food storage in this pack. And like, yes, you can store your food in the square display box, but it doesn't look like a food display, and this one obviously does. So I kind of don't like that they did that. I do think it's a nice item. I'm not saying you need to buy the pack before that date, because if you miss out on it, it's not the end of the world. The game will function without it. It just, that feels low. We also got these display cases, all the same wood tones and textures. Oh, with some with lights though. Okay, some like fun options. This one's gonna come in all of the exact same colors, including the ones with the fun lights. So I love that item. If you put your items on these with your small business, that'll make them for sale. But speaking of which, so do these. So you can set items on these to make them for sale. Also this, you can use art or any kind of like wall hanging item to make it for sale. I think it has to be a crafted item. This is literally my first look at the pack though, so I can't say for sure yet on that. I will let you know when I know more. We also got this little block. I think this is meant to be a retail display as well. So you kind of have a couple of styles. There's a few more stone variants in this one, but also the same wood swatches. And same with this little pedestal guy. So you can kind of make your own setup of display. It looks like we got a new sink. Oh, I think this is a fabulous sink. I love how square it is. I didn't think I'd ever say that. I think that looks so sleek. And I do actually like that this comes in a lot of neutral colors. The only thing I'm not loving about the heavy neutral colors is some things come in some nice bright variants and other things don't. So I wish maybe they would have been a little more consistent moving the bright colors across the pack. We also got this new toilet stall, which I am kind of obsessed with, and it's gonna match all the swatches of the sink. Once again, no like bright fun colors, so I do like the neutralness of this, but that's like another area where they could have maybe moved some fun colors through and didn't. I love this tub though. This tub is my favorite thing. And see, look, it got bright colors. It's the inconsistency for me. That's what I'm not caring for. I like that this came in bright colors, but like, where is my green swatch in this? You know what I mean? I would have felt better if they wouldn't have included the bright colors on the bathtub. We got this board, which is like a whiteboard and is actually very functional to the gameplay. I put it down and they're like, here, learn about hobby classes. Not right now, thank you. But you can teach hobby classes or go to another lot and take hobby classes. This does have some of the fun swatch variations. It's a whiteboard, so it's like not that deep or crazy colorful or anything, but I do think it's a nice item. And for gameplay, this is like one of like the new things. So I'm excited to try that out a little bit more. We also got a new microphone, which I actually really love this one and the colors that it comes in. So we've got gold, silver, black, like a bright gold, a more neutral silver, blue, bright blue, red, pink, mauve. Okay, mauve out of nowhere. A white one, another black variation. Oh wait, that's green. That's not silver. It's ever so slightly green. It looks silver on first glance, but it does have a green undertone. Moving on, we've got the new pottery wheel, which they also want to give me lessons on maybe later, but not right now. Also all the wood colors, but also some with some fun colors. It's not fully fun colored, but it's like the bottom legs are painted a fun color. I like that, as well as a dirty swatch. Then we've got the kiln, which if I'm not mistaken is where you actually glaze and then fire your pieces so then you can sell them. This does come in all the same wood swatches once again, as well as in some of the fun colors and a dirty swatch. We got the new tattoo table. Oh, I also, because I noticed it just now, this whiteboard has a line. I don't know if you can see it moving around it. And that line is the indicator of where you need to put your stuff that you can then give classes on. So if you wanted to have a pottery class, you would need to have your pottery wheels within the box of the whiteboard. It's a little annoying in build mode, but the line goes away when you're in live mode, so don't fret about that. We got this first tattoo table, which is like more leathery looking. I kind of love it. I'm excited for the tattoos. Oh, and they have some with like the diamonds. This is cute. I like that. And a pink one. We got a new guitar. So there's a red swatch and the face of the guitar. I don't know if that's the proper way to say that, but it changes. So like here it's silver and then here it's like black. And they actually have that in all of them. I don't want to sound ugly when I say this, but that feels like a waste of a swatch. Like I would rather you just let them all be like silver or black and just give me more colors. But that's just me. Overall, I think it's a really nice guitar. I'll probably use that more than the base game one for sure. So no complaints. Then we've got this beautiful piano. It's an upright piano and I love an upright piano because like how does anyone fit a grand piano into their builds? But this one is in all of the same neutral colors. We got a new bicycle. Comes in red, pink, green. Oh, that is a really pretty green. A dark green rainbow, white, black, gray, and brown. I like it. That's cute. I love the little basket on this. I don't know if we have any bikes with baskets. Let me know if I'm wrong. We had a new bar. They've been kind of going crazy with the new bars. I almost wish they'd maybe tone it down just a little bit. I do like this bar though, especially like these more plain wood swatches through here. I'm a fan of those. Even this one with the white. I do not care for the red. And we have like 4 red swatches. It's not that I hate the color red or anything. It's just not a color that I find I really gravitate towards. What I do like about this bar is this little underlay right here. I think that's quite nice. We got the new cafe bar. It comes in a lot of cute colors. A lot of the same ones as everything else. A few little stone variations mixed in. It's not the most swatches I've ever seen, although it's nice. It seems like it matches this little item right here too. And I feel strongly that it doesn't match. Okay, the wood tones are different. Why they like got so close and somehow so far really perturbs me. But I think if you maybe like didn't put them next to each other and you had it like behind the coffee bar, they look like they match well enough. To say they fully match would be a bit of a lie, but they semi-match. They were literally so close. The top of this is just darker. You can see what they were going for though, but from a distance, okay? You can't put them on the coffee bar, but you could put them on the wall behind the coffee bar and nobody would be the wiser. We got this cookbook, which is Granny's family recipes, and this also has some gameplay function where you can make family recipes and teach them, which I think is so cute. The wood panel actually stays the same. It's always going to be that light wood color. Just the front of the book changed a little bit. And the side of the book, although you can hardly see that change happening. Then we got this cooler, the Midsummer cooler. So this is functional off the grid in case you're wanting to do some off the grid gameplay, but it should work just like the coolers from like Outdoor Retreat. This is just a cuter version. I do wonder if it will work size down because I gotta tell you, that's a clunky boy. It's big. I mean, it's like half the size of the coffee bar. That's a more normal cooler size. I think it looks nice big. It's just maybe a little too big for my personal taste. We also got the Grassroot Street Stall. So this is like a selling table. If you don't want to have a whole shop, you can just buy this table and sell your goods from there. They have a lot of business icons, but not even close to all of them. But they do also have a plain yellow, a plain blue, plain black, plain white. So if you wanted to sell something that was not in the icons, you could. I don't really see myself using this very much, being as how there's a whole small business system, but it is a nice item to have. It looks like we got these stalls. I would like to know if your Sims can own these. They do come in 2 colors, just 2 though. But we got the terracotta, the croissants, the sweet shop, and the cafe. I just don't know if you have to hire a vendor or if you can maybe even have your own Sim own and run. We also got a new swing set, all of the same wood swatches. I think this is a really nice swing set. I think it's cute. It's a little unique. Now, one of my favorite things that I knew I was gonna love are the new plants. Look at this. This is such a pretty plant, and there's so many pot colors, but I don't even care that much about the pot colors. The plant is so good. She's so pretty. We also got this one, which is also very, very beautiful. It's not as good to me as the first one, but it's a solid plant option. I could see myself using this too. It also sizes down nicely. We also got the kind of corporate planters. I could see myself using this almost as like a room divider. It comes in all of the same wood swatches as everything. I just love the way that looks. The plants in this, chef's kiss. I think I need a wall. So we have a few wall items we need to look at, starting with the new signage. And there is a thing somewhere. Oh, here they are. Maybe we should grab those now. So we got new signs as well as 3 different places to put them on. It looks like these are all going to come in these same 8 swatches, all very like metal and neutral. Then we got these new 3 signs, and each different thing has it where you can like put your sign on there, except for this one that has 3 slots total. And so there's a white, like colored version and a black, and that's gonna have all of the different icons that you can choose for your business. So if you can choose it as an icon, it's also gonna be available in the sign. I do like that they gave us a black and a white as well as like the colored variant, because this one is gonna be the color of the actual logo. So if you have the candy shop logo, the sign will match perfectly, but you could also do it in just the black variant of the same thing and have like your candy shop look like that. So I like that they did that. But here's just a quick overview of all the different shop logos that you can choose. These are also available in the small business panel. That's where you'll see and find all of these. But I like that they gave us options for all of the different colors, and that way you can kind of make a more unique story. We also got like a big kind of graffiti style art piece. It's like a wall decal, but I think this is cool, especially for like tattoo parlors. But they have some cute fun ones like the gnomes. I really like this one with the little animals if maybe you're running some kind of pet shop. I think this one is cool for tattoo parlors. I just like this. I think this is cute with like all the little pigeons. We also got this wall decal that's like a neon sign, and it has a lot. So that one is like almost medical, workout, coffee, cat, wings, fire, cactus, guitar. Like there's a lot of different, well, actually that was it. I thought there there was more. It's not bad. I would have taken more. We got 2 new mirrors. We got this one that has like the light on it, and it does change colors. Like I'm clicking through and the colors are changing, but you can barely see it because it's on the edge. So you can see the very, very edge of the mirror changing colors. We got this beautiful new like arched mirror. I love it. It comes in a lot of different metals and wood swatches, and I think it pairs like perfectly with the new sink. They look good together. We also got a couple of new curtains. It looks like they gave us small, medium, and large wall height. 10 colors total, a couple reds, like 3 reds. Okay, we've got cherry red, red delicious red, wine red, burgundy red. Then we got navy, white, black, mustard, green, and darker navy. But where are the cute colors? Where is the pink and the bright blue? Why do I have like 3 different variations of red? 4 if you count this one. Not my favorite. They all came in like the opposite side too though, of course. This is an early access item as well, like with the display case we talked about earlier. I think it's nice. I think if you miss out on this item, it's not a big deal. It's like a statue and some of the swatches have tattoos on them. So it's like a cool decoration for a tattoo parlor. We got several new clutter items. We got this little tattoo set and that comes in a few different colors. Love, love. We also got this like little almost pottery paint set. I feel like you could use it for either. I think it's meant to be for pottery, but I could see myself using this even if I just had like a regular paint artist. And this also comes in a lot of fun, pretty colors. This kind of clutter is just nice to have. We also got some famous ink. This comes in 4 different swatches. We also got new dish stacks. I just like this for clutter. It's just plates and cups and bowls stacked on top of one another. I think it's cute. It's a nice kitchen clutter item, so I'll never complain about that. We also got a new rug. I think this is a perfectly sized rug. I think it's so pretty. And then look at these swatches. I love the variation, like some very bright and then others very quiet and neutral, but like then you just have these really fun ones again. I like the mix. Like we've got traditional, we've got bright and modern, and then we've got lovely little neutrals. I love the texture of this rug as well. I think that looks so nice. We got 2 new fireplaces. We've got this rounded one and also this more square structured one. I love the way the wood looks in these for some reason. I think they look nice. Not a lot of swatches in these. Well, this one has more. This one actually has the fun colors. So this one's like metal. So it has like kind of the base metal swatches that we've been getting. And this one is stone. So it has more of the base stone swatches that we've been getting. We also got these new items, which I think are great for outside. And it's gonna sound silly because like they're literally just pipes that go on the wall. But I do think this adds something to a build when you're able to include little details like this. But they have them for all of the wall heights. We also got this molding. It's a filigree molding. It comes in like all the stone swatches that we got. And we've got the curved star. I'm not really sure what these are or how to use them, but just know that they're there. Maybe to add some detail on the exterior of a build. We've got this new piece. Oh, that is a nice little gallery wall. Oh, the raccoon swatch. She's so cute. Okay, like a almost life and death looking swatch. Not mad at that. A darker raccoon swatch. That's it. There's 4 swatches total. This is my favorite though. I think that's quite nice. We got some jazz paintings. Okay, base game. Oh, those are pretty. That's nice. There's some nice swatches in here. A lot of fun colors. We also got a saxophone case. I feel like they're just trying to clown us about wanting bands now, that they just stuck an instrument in a box and nobody can use it. Kind of raging at that a little bit, but it is a nice item. We got this new divider, which I think is quite lovely. It's gonna come in all the same wood swatches as everything else has come in. We also got this divider. I'm skipping around just a little bit now, but while we're talking dividers, you know. This one also comes in all the same swatches. This is a teeny tiny candle collection. This feels a little random in the pack, but I'm not mad at it. It has some different colors on it. The leaves change, the candles change in a couple of them. And then this is a sign. It's kind of tiny. It's a small little sign. I assume you're meant to put it like above doors. And they all kind of have some different things. There's some eyes. There's like don't exit. More eyes. Okay, so eyes or X's. It's a little scary. We got a new umbrella. Oh, she's cute. I like that. Very simple colors, kind of the same base of everything. No fun colors in this, which is a little bit of a letdown on an umbrella. Oh, and then this divider, we actually also got medium and tall wall height in that as well. I missed that earlier. Same swatches though. The sign, we also got a floor version of it. Eyes and exits. Okay. We got a little work in progress sign. That's fun. Little under construction. That's a nice detail. This is the partition of productivity. It's completely glass. Like how much productivity could you get behind this? But okay. Looks like same colors as everything else. Nothing too special on this. We've got the drippy bunny sculpture. This also feels a little random, but I could see myself using this in like a tattoo parlor as like a cool decoration. I like that. Oh, this is so cute. It's like a little pergola, but with string lights. Very garden party to me. All neutral colors once again, except they kind of have a red and a blue, but I'd argue those are neutrals at this point. Oh yeah, and a green. I thought that was black for some reason. That's cute. It feels random in this pack. And then we got this little guy. He's a little raccoon stuffy. Look at that little face. His shirt color does change, but not his body. It's like a little trashly embodiment, and I'm here for it. Wow, we got a lot of lights. We got this little lamp, all metal colors. It does come in like the fun pinks and blues. We got this little guy, which is so cute. I love the little arch on that. Once again, metal colors, light stays the same. This is another early access item. So if you don't buy the pack by that date we talked about earlier, you won't have this. I also feel like this is an item that if you miss out on, it's not a big deal. We've got this tall lamp, very sleek, very modern. I like that. I could see myself using this a lot. And then this one's a little bit more traditional, but it has a lot of the fun and bright colors. Oh, and with a few different fun lampshades. Okay, wait, I'm here for that. I really like that one. I could see myself using that a lot. And then we've got the ring light, which I kind of think is funny. I feel like it's very much meant for the tattoos, but I do feel like you can maybe make a social media sim or something and have this in their room. And then we got so many string lights, you guys. We got this one that almost looks like a branch. And in all the string lights, I think they're gonna have the same colors. You're gonna have black metal or white metal, but the light color can be changed from here. We also got these that just go straight across, but they have those that go down and also straight across. I feel like you could even make some like fun shapes and signage with these. Like imagine blocking out like your sign and these string lights. We also have these that arch, so you can make like a circle moment, and they have like the bottom pieces too. There's a lot of different string light pieces. There's some that don't arch quite as much. Like kind of a crazy amount of variation in these little string lights, but I think that's fun, and I think you'll be able to do a lot with all of these. Oh, we got a new sconce. Look at that little guy. Oh, he's so cute. All metal colors, but I really, really like that. Oh, some greens, some pinks. Okay, wait, more colors than I thought. Love, love. Also this, which feels a little more like an outdoor light, but I do like it. Oh, they even have some like rusted versions. A full beam sconce. I don't really know where you would use this. I don't know if I can say I like that item. It feels a little random. I don't understand. We did get a new laptop. Oh, that is sleek. Oh, and a fun colors. You can have a pink one. I want a pink laptop so bad. That's so cute. And the LED, like the RGB lights change a little bit in the keyboard, which is kind of fun. We got the candy maker. So this is the actual candy maker machine. You can make cotton candy and like the big lollipops out of it. A lot of cute colors as well as the neutrals. I'm definitely going to be using this. I'm excited to make some candy. We got a new mailbox. Lots of colors. Oh, fun ones too. Oh, and like drawn on ones. Oh, the little Trashly one. That's my favorite. That's cute. I like that. Some with stickers, little variation. Oh, we got a new trash can. Of course, we've got the two new ticket kiosks. So there's this one that's like the metal one. They do have a few like dirtied up swatches, as well as some nice, very sleek ones, of course. And then there's this one that's a little bit more modern and also really, really nice. It kind of has like a little LED strip going down the sides, and there are no dirty swatches in this one. We got 3 new bookshelves. They're all the same, except they're just ever so slightly different. And this is gonna sound kind of dumb because it makes it easier to add in like little clutter items and to have this feel like they're all different, because they are technically all different. I know some people don't get that, but like as a builder and as a quite frankly lazy builder, I really appreciate this because I'm gonna just be able to throw these down and I'm not gonna need to clutter every single bookshelf to make them look like they're different. We got this pretty redwood, a black, a white, a darker wood and then the wood that is the original swatch. Yeah, I'm kind of in love with that. As a self-proclaimed lazy builder, that makes me very happy. We also got a couple of new dressers. I think these are so cute with all the fun patterns and colors, but also basics. Love that. And then this one I think is just really pretty wood swatches, and it's like a taller version, so it takes up a little bit more space. It does have some of the fun colors like the yellows and reds. And then we've got the clothes that go on the clothes rack. So we got two different ones. We got these like smaller ones. So it's just like two pieces and they go here on the smaller side. You can put them on the big side, but they fit perfectly here on the small side. And then these that are a little more spread out go on that larger side. Look at all the color swatches though. They've got neutrals and then just a couple of bright variations, and then same for these over here. I love that. I love that a lot. Is that everything? Did we see everything? I think we did. Overall, my thoughts on this pack's build mode are very positive. It's very much my personal style, and I think it's going to be really easy to build with. Once again, this is just first thoughts and first impressions, so I'll know a little bit better how I feel about everything when I actually try to put it in a build, which I'll be doing later today, no worries. I just wanted to go ahead and get a video out for you today on new pack day. So I have a lot of fun gameplay and builds planned, but let me know in the comments what kind of businesses and hobbies you'd maybe like to see my Sims do, or maybe have me build. There's so much you can do with this pack. It's almost overwhelming, but in like the best way possible. But I'd love to hear your thoughts and suggestions if you want to drop any of those in the comments for me. If you made it this far in the video, comment a leaf emoji for all of the new plants, because I genuinely think the new fern plant may be my favorite new item, although that bed is really good. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you have the best rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.